marry me. Now, by special license. Then whatever Vulcan does, he can never marry you.
Nicholas, you are a kind person. But I know you're head over heels over Lord Norton's young widow, Isabel Gillingham. I couldn't let you make that sacrifice. We could never make each other happy.
You have no choice.
I have a choice. The Staveleys have always paid their debts. They have never run away, and I will not be the first to do so, even if it means marriage to the devil himself.
Justin, darling, you wouldn't really consider marrying a girl you won in a bet. I mean, it's not as if you need the 80,000.
My dear Isabel, I confess I've given it very little thought. To be honest, until your brother, my good Lord Gillingham here, brought the matter up, it had completely slipped my mind.
Slipped your mind? Justin, I'll be damned. Now, me, I'd have been out there next day on the fastest horse I could clap a saddle to.
I dare say.
But you must have some curiosity. About the house. About the girl, damn it.
After all, it's 10 days since you lifted them from Rootham. Tell you what, why not go there now?
Now?
All of us. Staveley Court's just north of London.
Splendid idea, Burley. Let's make a race of it. 1,000 guineas?
It would be something to do.
Oh, it's ridiculous. The girl will turn out to be a bald freak with a wooden leg and the house a ruin.
Then you may stay here.
No, I shall come. That is, if I may ride with you. She's taking her time, I must say.
Probably screwing on her wooden leg.
Tell your mistress Lord Vulcan's here to see her.
My Lord Vulcan?
At your service, Miss Staveley. May I present Lady Isabel Gillingham, her brother, Lord Peter Gillingham, and Lord John Burley.
Well, you must be hungry. I'll send to the kitchen.
Miss Staveley, we will not hear of it.
Well, a glass of wine, then. Eudora, show our guests into the drawing room. And Meadows, will you bring out some wine?
Miss Staveley, perhaps you and I might talk. It hadn't occurred to me you would be so young.
I was a late child. My mother died giving birth to me.
It puts a different complexion on matters.
Why?
To begin with, you can't possibly go on living in this house. Since it now belongs to me, people would assume you were mine.
And I understand from Nicholas that the Dancer La Flamme already fills that position. I have ready the deeds of the estate, a list of the tenants and those who receive pensions from my father. You would wish to continue to pay those?
Of course.
There's also a list of the livestock on the home farm. Now, I'm afraid the accounts are not in very good order.
My estate manager will sort them out before the house is sold.
Sold?
Naturally. Since you can't live here and I have no use for it.
I suppose so. I hadn't considered that.
Which leaves you. What am I to do with you, Miss Staveley?
I'm in your hands, sir. I must honor my father's debt.
And I cannot, for my reputation, cancel it.
Knowing something of your reputation, I well understand that.
I believe the best answer would be for you to stay for the time being with my mother at Mandrake, the family home.
May I bring my maid Eudora and my dog?
Naturally. I will send them on ahead to make your arrival a little less strange for you.
Thank you.
It's a long journey. Therefore, you yourself will travel in my most comfortable coach.
You are most kind.
I shall write to my mother, telling her to expect you. I will come on later. Until some solution suggests itself, Miss Staveley, let us remain as we are, two strangers brought together by a game of chance. Ah. Try not to be afraid of my mother.
Why?
Miss Serena? I know little of men. I'm aware of what they say about him. I've never been more baffled by a man in my life.
Let us remain as we are, two strangers brought together by a game of chance.
Her ladyship.
Out of my way. Bring it here. No, I said here. Why in God's name am I surrounded by idiots? Here, girl. Attend to your duties. You will be whipped if my orders are not carried out instantly. I am informed you are my son's fiancé. Who are you? And where did he make your acquaintance?
Your son will doubtless explain everything to you, Ma'am. The situation is not of my making.
Take Miss Staveley to her room.
This is your room.
Thank you.
If you need anything, you've only to ask.
Eudora!
Oh, Miss Serena. Her ladyship has put you in the oldest, dampest part of the house. I had bricks in the bed, but the fire wouldn't draw.
Never mind, we're all together again, and that's all that matters.
Miss Serena, there is evil in this house.
Eudora.
Serena, you know I've always sensed when something's wrong.
Eudora, aren't you being a bit over-imaginative? I mean, certainly, her ladyship does not want me here.
I tell you, there is evil. I feel it. His lordship's valet told me the house is haunted, and I will believe it. But it's haunted by the living, as well as the
Oh, you
dead.
do stop it. You're giving me the horrors.
That goes to the stables.
To sleep, yes. But most other times he will stay with me. That is what we're both used to.
You may leave us. Take the animal with you. I trust you are comfortable here.
Thank you, Mum.
It appears from my son's letter you are to have 80,000 guineas.
On my marriage, Mum. It is in trust.
It is not a large fortune as fortunes go. Still, you're sure it can only be unlocked by marriage?
Quite sure.
You cannot marry my son, of course. That is an absurdity. Besides, he will never marry. I am his life. 80,000. It is modest enough, heaven knows. Guineas, you say?
So I'm told.
It would be a convenient sum for your needs were you to be able to unlock your trust.
I'm afraid that is quite out of the question.
These things are so, of course, still. Nothing is ever quite out of the question. Something might be done.
Mom?
I shall not keep you. You must be tired after your journey and require rest. I shall have some food sent up.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, you will join us for dinner downstairs. I have some guests for dinner, and a number are coming in as usual afterwards for the entertainment.
The entertainment?
That's what I said, girl.
Oh, Eudora, it's you. I thought she was back.
Be careful of her, Miss Serena.
She doesn't like me. Though she likes my money well enough. Don't worry, I may be afraid of her, but she can't actually harm me.
She is dangerous.
This quaint little girl you sent down here, why on earth did you wager for her?
To prevent her falling into the hands of that man Rootham.
Oh, for shame, Justin. You're becoming a sentimentalist.
Not in the least. I merely wanted the pleasure of frustrating him.
And you really do not intend to marry her?
You know well that I do not. In the circumstances, I marry no one.
Lad boy, but you frightened me. I thought you were interested.
One day, Mother, there will have to be an heir.